Hey, what's up guys? It is Zak here, and I do hope you enjoyed that dank intro. Oh god, I love that song. So just a shout out to my cousin for actually giving me the name of that song, because I just couldn't think of the name. I had a mental blackout, and I put his link in the description, so thank you Josh for giving me the name of that song. So guys, today we're talking about Call of Duty Ghosts, and why it's not a bad game, and why a lot of the community hate this game. So today I'm going to talk about why I love this game and why I just love this game, and we're also going to be talking about why a lot of people hate it. But I think this game is good because we all know COD is recently not say is like dead forever, but we all know Call of Duty has went downhill ever since Ghosts, to be honest. But I enjoyed Ghosts. Advanced Warfare was okay. I kind of hated it. I kind of hated it. I hated it a lot after. But it is okay, but I kind of played that game late. I kind of really didn't want that game, and then eventually I bought it. I was like, oh, it's alright. But I don't really like it now. I kind of hate it at the moment. We're going to be talking about so personally, let's start off why I love this game. And you could call me out and say, oh my god, Call of Duty Ghosts is the worst COD ever. I could disagree with you, but that's your opinion, and I'm happy. I'm happy you have your opinion, because if you have your own opinion, it is a good sign. So I'm gonna say it just feels really, really smooth to play this game. I mean, from the animations on screen to the effects where the ground rumbles or something falls down. The reloading, it looks so nice. The sounds that the gun makes is nice. I know it sounds kind of really weird talking about that, but a lot of CS:GO players talk about the sounds of guns and stuff. It has an MW2/MW3 Infinity Ward sort of feeling to the game, and I really love that. I really do, because it gives me this nostalgia and all that memories from the older Call of Duties, especially the Modern Warfare franchise, and all that. And it's boots on the ground, which is highly requested nowadays in Call of Duty, because everybody's back in the day when Ghost got released, after Ghost, they're like, oh, boots on the ground is dead. Call of Duty Ghosts was horrible, so Call of Duty in general, they released the next COD, which is Exos, because they're mixing it up. They're like, damn, everybody hated Ghosts, we're gonna mix it up, we're gonna do Exos, they're gonna be hype, you know what I mean? But nowadays everybody wants it back, boots on the ground, so that's why a reason why you should love COD. I'm not saying you should, I'm not saying you have to, but I'm saying you should, because it's boots on the ground and it's really smooth. It's not the best. It could be a lot better, but it is a really nice game, to be honest. I also think it plays tactical and it takes a lot of skill. I've heard a lot of people say Black Ops 3 doesn't take a lot of skill. I can almost agree with them, but at the same time, I do think Black Ops 3 does take. I think all games, full stop, take skill, no matter what they are, to be honest, unless it's bloody some sort of app that's for 3-year-olds. But yeah, so I love this game. A lot of you, I couldn't even get a kill with that gun there. But personally, I love this game, and I just think it's a good game, full stop, to be honest. Secondly, it's not a con like Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3. They got supply drops. You can barely get a weapon. Like the video, if you can agree with what I'm saying with Black Ops 3 and the newer CODs are kind of a con. Very, very difficult to get weapons you want. Very, very difficult to get weapons at all, really. In melee weapons, there's so many of them. So it's really difficult to get a ranged weapon, you know what I mean, etc, etc. So it's just a bit of a con. I know the maps were big on Call of Duty Ghosts, but what they did in this game, they tried to make it so much like Battlefield. Big maps, animations where the ground would shake, and stuff like that. And they made it so I don't know, they made it more like Battlefield 4, and not like Hardline, but Battlefield 4 and games like that. They made it so much like that, very, very tactical, and we all know Battlefield takes more skill than COD, essentially. I'm really bad at Battlefield, I'm gonna point that out right now, but they try to make it so much like Battlefield, and a lot of people in the COD community hated Call of Duty Ghosts, but personally I loved it. I think it took a lot of skill, and I liked it. I liked the challenge, to be honest. I'm really bad at Battlefield, so I can't exactly say that about Battlefield. But my brother plays Battlefield, and you know, he likes it, and he's a lot younger than me, so it's still playable and it's still doable for especially people who's younger as well. But yeah, it's just nowadays is what the community wants. We want boots on the ground. We want semi-future, well, not semi-futuristic. We want modern day COD, older COD. Call of Duty Ghosts is basically what we are requesting nowadays, and you know, so that's all I'm talking about today. It's funny because they made this game like Battlefield, and Battlefield is the most like the most hyped FPS at the moment. So everybody's hyping about Battlefield 1, and they made Call of Duty Ghosts like Battlefield. So I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably buy the new Call of Duty. We'll see at some point when it gets a lot cheaper. But anyway, guys, I know I've kind of rambled on. It's not been the best commentary I've ever done, but I was just kind of having a rant / a reason why you should like Call of Duty Ghosts. And I just like to point this out. At the moment, on average, every day they tend to have about 4,000 people online in the multiplayer section. Now you're like, oh damn, 4,000 people, you know, that's, you put it all into a room, you put it all into a hall, that's a lot of people. But just think, I have 2,360 subscribers, pretty much double my subscribers. You've got 4,000. 4,000 people is not a lot, guys. It is really not a lot. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. If you do want to support the channel, you can drop a like on the video, and you can subscribe. It really does help us out. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. I'll be live sometime when I get time, but year 11's been tough for me and my friend Otis, who's on the channel. So I'll see you guys soon, so be sure to smack a like and be sure to subscribe. Peace.
I'm gonna take this year as mine, 'cause I ain't losing this time.